Hello, and welcome to another live stream. In today's live stream, I'm going to be talking about networking and how we can use networking to grow our followers. So, this is a really interesting topic whilst we're waiting for people to join the live stream. But this is a really interesting topic because a lot of people I talk to do a lot of networking, but they've never actually used networking and linked it in with using it to help grow their followers on social media. Okay, so today I just thought I would share some very simple tips on some of the actions that you can take in order to grow your followers on social media by going networking, because a lot of us do it, particularly if we are a B2B business. So if you are watching live, please do join the chat. Introduce yourselves. Tell us who you are. If you're watching this on Facebook as well, just put your name as well or click the StreamYard link and that'll tell me who's watching. But, promote yourselves. Tell us what sort of business you're in and just say hello. Even if you tell me what butties you're having, because obviously, I always encourage you to bring your butties on Monday's live stream. Okay, so I'm Bex from Social Media Executive, and today I'm going to be talking about how we grow our followers when we're out networking. So this month, we're talking about growing our followers in the social flock. And for those of you that haven't heard about the social flock, it's a support group for busy business owners who want to do their own social media, but need a bit of accountability, support, and a bit of training. So I run a group called the Social Flock where we meet on Zoom on a regular basis, share lots of tips and advice. As a group, we help each other out with our social media to make sure you get it done and make sure you get it done well and make sure you don't spend hours on the platforms procrastinating. So please do make sure that you are giving this video a like, because I'm live every Monday at 12:30. So today we're going to talk about how we increase our followers by using networking. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to talk about networking in general. So we all do a lot of networking if you're a B2B business because we want to grow our businesses. So when we're going out networking, what you need to do, the first thing you need to think about is who are you going to be targeting? Who's your target market? And obviously you then need to go to those sorts of events where your potential clients or people who can potentially refer your business are hanging out. So this might be networking events in person. This might be networking events on Zoom. It might be training events. It might be exhibitions. Anything really. Any events where your target market is hanging out, you need to be there. Okay. So you need to do a little bit of research. And actually, you can do this online as well. You can research LinkedIn, because LinkedIn and a lot of network providers create events on LinkedIn. So if you research events on LinkedIn, you can potentially find a lot of events on LinkedIn. Also, Facebook, lots of businesses create events on Facebook, be they in-person events or online events. So again, do have a look and do your research to see what events are out there. So again, if you are watching this, please do give us a thumbs up. Please do say hello, join the chat and introduce yourselves as well. So once you've researched these events on Facebook and LinkedIn, you've decided where you are going. One of the things you need to think about is what material you're going to take. Okay, what material are you going to take with you? Are you going to take business cards? Are you going to take leaflets? Because if you are, then you need to make sure your social media links are on there. Okay. A lot of people forget to put social media links on leaflets and the business cards, but actually you can even put QR codes and scan links to a particular social media platform you want them to follow, and you can put that on your business card. Okay. So make sure you've got that to take with you to these events, and then you can hand them out. So see if you can find out who's going to the event initially, or when you arrive, get a list of the delegate list, and then you can see who you want to talk to and who you want to have a conversation with. basically, who is it in the room that you want to follow your social media? Okay. So at the meeting, have a think about who is it that you want to follow. And what you can do as well is you can make sure you connect with them on LinkedIn. Most people, if you meet them in person, are happy to connect in LinkedIn. So you must always, always connect with them on LinkedIn. Now, you can do this after the meeting, or you can do it during the meeting and have a bit of a conversation. Oh, are you on LinkedIn? Shall we connect? And then, if they agree to that, there's a much higher chance of them being connecting with you. Okay, ideal if you're on Zoom as well. If you're on Zoom, get a list of who's on Zoom. Find them on LinkedIn. Find out what businesses they are running. Find out if they're on Facebook, Twitter for their business. Give them a follow. Okay, so what we're trying to do is not just ask people to follow our social media platforms, but actually following those that are in the room as well. So once you've done that, make sure at the event as well, you take a picture. Okay, take a photo at the event. Now, this is really brilliant for growing your followers on social media, because if you take a picture and say, thank the event organizers, tag them in, tag in some of the people that you've met there, tag in their company pages, then it's just building awareness of your brand, and it's building awareness of your social media platform that you're on. And if you're tagging them in, they're like, there's Bex's social media platform. Oh, well, we'll give it a follow. We know her. Yes, we'll give her a follow. We'll give her some support. So by taking a picture and posting it on your social media, tagging people in, you can easily, quickly grow your followers. Okay. So then what you should be doing is basically looking for maybe choosing 2 to 3 people that you met at the event and regularly interacting with their social media pages after the event, because it's not just about turning up and disappearing, but it's just about thinking about how you can build that relationship. Because what people forget is that social media is about networking. It's not just about posting your content, but it's actually about the social side, building relationships. So by getting this information and then following it up and being active, commenting on their company pages, commenting on their posts, then you're building up that relationship. You're increasing your visibility. And also, if they share it, they may share it to their followers. Thereby, their followers may follow you. And if you're on Facebook, if anybody likes your posts that you're doing, you can invite them to follow you as well. Okay, check out my other video where I basically show people how to get people to follow your page if they like a post. So do check that out. So it's all about the follow-up. And finally, when you go into networking, you need to return on a regular basis to the same networking event to build up those relationships. There's no point just turning up once and then leaving, because that's not building up a relationship. This is about getting to know your follower, networking buddies, building them up as friends, sharing their content on social media. Because if you share theirs, then they reciprocate. They're going to appreciate it. They're potentially going to follow you on social media. So it really is networking. Use networking to relationship build with people in your sector, potential customers, partners who might refer you business, and then encourage them to follow you by asking them, tagging them in on posts, sharing their posts, interacting with their posts. And that's how you build a following by networking. So, in summary, just make sure you are active, asking people to follow you, and always having your social media platforms, your social media objectives in the back of your mind when you're out networking, and always, always, always follow it up afterwards in order to grow your followers. So I hope you've enjoyed those tips. Please do give us a thumbs up. Ask me any questions if you're not clear. Tell us what you've been doing with networking to help you grow your followers on social media. And don't forget to join me next Monday at 12:30 for more social media tips and advice. And if you want to join the social flock as well. I'll put a link here in the chat where you can join our group, because we'll be sharing loads more tips in the group on how to grow followers on social media. But you've got to be a member to access all those tips. So please do join the social flock for lots of tips, advice, and support on social media to help you with your social media strategy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week at 12:30. Bye.